plan to have my company yacht.
Or at least a pedal.
Kirby Road, we're crossing Kirby Road now. Some really nice properties on the left here, as you can imagine, overlooking the marina. I offered 40,000 for that, but it was rejected.
And get you a room in the basement.
Pier Park, City of Grosse Pointe Farms, that's where we are.
A lot of trees here.
What I have noticed about the state of Michigan or Detroit is actually quite humid, and there's a lot of greenery. Obviously lots of well manicured lawns and trees and shrubs and things. So the weather is very warm, and it's actually quite humid. So we're in the middle of May. It feels very much like an English summer, with temperatures about 20 degrees at the moment. And yesterday we had torrential rain for most of the day, so it was a pretty terrible day yesterday. And today, just like the English weather, it's just completely turned, slightly overcast still. And tomorrow is going to be stunning sunshine. You look at these beautiful properties, and you know, you'd be very pleased to live there. So we're now into Grosse Pointe Shores. So we've gone from Grosse Pointe Farm to Grosse Pointe Shores now. And again, there's some more stunning properties, as you can see on the left there. I owned that one for a while, but I've sold it now. Fixed and flipped that. Yeah, needed a new bathroom, but and there seems to be some kind of pier down there. Again, a marina-y kind of place. Some kind of clock tower. So sticking out from it.
So yeah, I'll zoom as much as I can now.
We'll be seeing quite a few people over the next couple of weeks. We've got quite a busy schedule of appointments with the different people which are set up prior to coming out. The mission really is to try and acquire 4 properties in the $25,000 price bracket to kickstart Giles Property Services Michigan Inc. Well, it's Monday morning, and we've arranged some viewings of some properties in the Redford area, which is just to the west of Detroit. And we have Mark Ilger and Derek Scruggs are the 2 directors of the business who are showing us around.
3 bedrooms. You will see a lot of Harper Woods in Redford. Yeah. That's where you come into 1 bathroom, basement, but it's all one flat structure. There's no upstairs. So these are pretty popular with older people or parents who have, like, you know, younger kids.
Like this one, relatively easy. All it really is just paint.
yeah.
You probably I would probably just put hardwood floors through here, like a similar, because it's already running through.
How much is this on the market for?
Taking them.
How much is this on the market for?
This is
These properties in the Redford area are typically in the $15,000 to $25,000 price bracket. Reasonable condition properties obviously fetch more, and they'll rent for somewhere between $750 a month and $800 a month.
Oh.
No, we take care of that. You just gotta call him. Yeah, just call him. Just get him.
Derek and Mark have been in business for over 20 years together, so they have a very strong friendship and have over 200 properties under their management at the moment. They can provide a whole range of services, including off-the-shelf turnkey solutions with properties already tenanted. If you want a slightly lower entry cost, then you can absorb some of the risk yourself. So you buy the property yourself, then you pay for the rehab, and then wait for them to get a tenant. Typical turnaround time is between 1 and 2 weeks for most of the rehab work, which you see that could include new roofs, new boilers, resurfacing baths, all the relatively easy stuff to get done. They don't tackle properties which require structural work, but stuff that they can attack with a crew and get turned around within a couple of weeks or so.
Does that fit?
It's really paint, carpet.
Oh, is it one of them shared wardrobes?
Don't think so.
Derek operates 7 crews. Each crew has 5 people within it, so he has a total of 35 people to help him with the rehab work.
Cleaned up, new tile, painted. Check it out.
This is okay down here.
It's nice size. What they use this for, their entertainment down the basement.
Yeah, but
Like
that's,
a studio or something over there.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Man, new furnace, new hot water. Nice right here. This is real nice.
Oh wow.
Picture window. Kitchen's nice.
It's little starter places, aren't they?
I like this. This is probably my second favourite.
Yeah.
Pink. We have a pink room. Oh yeah. It's nice.
One, two.
This property that we're looking at the moment is currently on the market for $14,000. So we've prepared the paperwork to submit an offer on this. So we've offered 18, which is $4,000 above the asking price.
Was it off?
Last year I must have bid on something like 7 properties. That was towards the back end of last year and the start of this year, and I couldn't understand why it was that I wasn't actually managing to acquire any. And it's only now, since I've been out in Detroit, that I've realised that there's a feeding frenzy of investors out here who are looking to pick up as many properties as they can get their hands on. It's not just private investors like myself, but it's wholesale fund managers who have come out here with millions of pounds. They obviously appreciate that the opportunity to buy reasonable quality property at a good price doesn't come around that often, and they're taking every opportunity to acquire as many as they can. And this is kind of why I'm having to bid over the asking price for many of these, because obviously the desirable ones don't stay around that long.
So funny, you start looking at that house and you find another one across the street. You drive by, you find another one. All unplanned serendipity operating.
This is how it works.
I wanna do at least one again, ever.
This is why I got on a plane and come out here.
Need a furnace. Need that patched up. Kitchen. Clean carpet.
Need new bathroom.
Janine made a good point. She said, this house, a lot of people are probably not looking at it because it's 2-bedroom.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I didn't pull it. My search. It's one of the
Yeah.
best condition I've seen in like.
This particular property has had the kitchen ripped out, so somebody's come back in the evening and taken all of the sinks and the copper work away. That's one of the potential hazards of renting in an area, as the closer to a slightly worse area that you get, the lower the property prices are, but more the security risk is. Of course, it's you, the landlord, who will have to pay for any replacements, and of course the property is then vulnerable whilst it's empty. The trick, of course, is really to try and keep a tenant in there for as long as you can, because the property is less vulnerable when it's tenanted. These ones that we're looking at here are about $25,000. As you can see, they're brick, 3-bedroomed. Not too bad an area, so worth getting if you can actually acquire them.
We've been using it for sat nav and everything. Okay.
Yes, me too. I don't think we do very well.
Oh, this kitchen's nice. Nice large kitchen. No mould or damp. And there's something off here. Secret cupboard. That's where you go when you cook a rotten meal. The sin bin.
It's very nice, actually, isn't it? Reasonable size room, not huge, but workable. They've taken all the old furniture off, I see, and some of them anyway, not all of them. Nice.
Yeah. It's moving ready, isn't it? This is going to go for more than 30, that's for sure.
This property on Anita in Harper Woods was listed at $30,000. Absolutely fabulous area that it's in. The average list asking price for properties is around about $50,000. So we thought we'd make an offer of 35, which is 5,000 above the asking price. Unfortunately, there was a lot of demand, and we were unsuccessful on this occasion. This property is another one that we were very interested in, and we did put an offer in on this. It's 4 houses away from the local primary school, and it's a short sale. Currently the bank have it up with an asking price of $40,000. However, the average sale price for these properties, believe it or not, in this street is $20,000. So what we've done is we've put an offer into the bank for $20,000 for this. It make a perfect home for someone. It's a vinyl property rather than a brick property. Vinyls tend to be a lot cheaper, but actually do rent for pretty much the same as what you would rent a brick one for. So the curb appeals maybe not quite so nice as a brick one, but they still produce or make a very good family home. So we're looking forward to hearing back from the bank. It's a little bit below kind of what they were asking, half of what they were asking, but I don't think the price that we offered was too far away from the current market value for these properties at the moment.
We've seen so many that we can't remember a lot of them.
It is hard to remember. Yes.
This is Peggy, who's our realtor. She works at Simon Monaghan, and she's looking after properties for us in Harper Woods.
That for the renters? No, definitely not. I'm sorry. Because you just know without luck something will fall in it ground. Yes.
Her main office is very close to Harper Woods, so it's ideal for her really just to pop out and show us around. She's worked really hard really to put a portfolio of viewings together for us, and we've offered on I think it's 3 or 4 with her so far.
That's lovely ceiling fans though. There's somebody who has lived here who's had nice furniture and nice things in the past.